Hi, good day to all. So, y'all, I am Kishi Ford Arta. So, I'm trying to do a bald fade today with a high top. So, y'all, let's get into this. So, this is before. So, I am trying to groom the hair before I start cutting. So now I'm going to take a piece of chalk and I'm going to just mark off where my first guideline will be, so I do not go too much on top. So yeah. So I'm starting off with my clippers on fully closed. I'm just going to start trimming. So it's a ball fade, so I'm just trying to clean off the excess here. So at this point I was like, Kish, where's your brush, where's your comb? So I was like, yeah, I need to get my comb and my brush. So I get my comb just to make sure the hair is really nice and trimming really nice. So yeah. At this point I said let me go in with my trimmer just to make sure the hairs are nice and clean and bald. So yeah, this is what I'm doing, trying to get that head nice and bald. So now I'm going to go back in with my clippers and I'm going to use a zero guard and I'm going to use it with it fully open. So yeah, this is my second guideline. So yeah, so let's get into it. So guys, keep in mind his fade is supposed to be higher, but as I am practicing, I like to go a little lower just to practice the fade lower down, and then when I gradually go up, I will be getting it right. So this is what I'm doing. So now I'm gonna use my number 2 guard just to make sure. So I'm not really sure what size guard to use, so I'm just kind of going a bit higher just to make sure everything looks normal. It's better to go higher than to go down low, and then you don't know how to solve the problem after. So it's best to go higher, as Sir said. So me going higher with the number 2 over the third guideline. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is when I felt like it was a bit too high still, so I went in with my number 1 guard on fully open. So yeah, so I find it was getting better. It was giving me what I wanted to give me. So yeah, so you'll see in that. Let's get into it. So now I'm going to begin the process of fading, and I'm going to go into my 0 guard on mostly closed, not fully closed, but mostly closed. So I'm just kind of playing with the lever a little bit. So yeah. And one thing I must say, you see this blending thing, it's no joke. You have to blend like your life depends on it. You gotta blend that thing out. Blend it. So at this stage, I was like, yes, Kish, you got this, you got this, you know? So I was like a little happy, but then again, I know I had to go up a little higher because he always wants his feet high up. this point I was like, Kish, I sure you gain some muscles today because this blending is no joke. My hand was like, yeah, it pumping off that clipper. It was pumping. I was gaining muscle, you know. We still blending. We still trying to pray for the trim to come in really nice, you know. You had to pray for it. So yeah, it went into night, y'all. It took me, I think it was like 2 hours, almost 3 hours, just to get this video and this trimming together. Yeah, my struggle was real. Don't worry, when I get it on point, I will be faster. I know that for sure. Practice makes perfect, and I'm sure to practice for sure, because I really want to get this perfect. So that is what I was doing. So yeah, you're getting it. It's coming to come. No, it's coming to come. You know, I got this. So my client, which is my husband, was telling me not to interfere with his beard, so I just used like I think this was the one guard, and I just, you know, groom it out a bit. Yeah, so that is what I was doing there, grooming the underneath as well. He does not like to thing, so I was just grooming it just a little bit. So y'all listen, this was the first time I used a razor blade, and I was so scared. I am a makeup artist and I don't use razor blades on eyebrows because razor blades tends to scare me, but after Sir said practice on your hands or whatever. My hands have hairs on it, so I actually bought the razor blade, kind of bend it in like how Sir said, and it actually works. I'm not afraid again. I just have to know how I bend it in and how I use holding the razor blade. So that is what I was doing. I tried. I didn't want it to go too much. So it was not sharp as I wanted it to, but it was sharper than I am accustomed to trimming his head. So I was satisfied with that. Thank God for that. So yeah, y'all, this is the finished look. Just applying some powder to his hair just to remove the excess hair that is on his head and neck. So yeah, he's looking fresh. At this point, I got a little carried away. I forget it's not makeup I'm doing on his barbering. So yeah, y'all, this bottle was empty. It was empty, but I didn't want to go for the full bottle in the car, so I had to use that alone. So yeah. So guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching.